And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners, Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment.
Got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Now here's Breezy. Pass to Queen. It's not going to go for her. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Cloud outside. They set the screen. And here's Stewart. Back to Cloud. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Breezy. A nice shot by Cloud.
It's good to see Cloud knocking down the mid-range jumper and taking what comes to her.
Now here's Breezy. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Angsler. Austin. Here's Queen. Nails the baby hook.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. Ionescu has it. Guarded now by Sheldon. Now here is Ionescu. The pick by Jones. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Now Breezy. Pass to Austin. Queen with the screen. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big 3?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Now here is Ionescu. Not a lot of room. Pass to Jones. And there's the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Washington.
Breezy with it. Sheldon outside. Pass to Angsler. To the middle. Here's Breezy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Cloud. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That's a miss. She's made one and missed one. Now here's Breezy. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Austin. Queen with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Breezy with it. Sheldon covered by Ionescu. Breezy can't hit.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Phoebish. Here's Jones. Breezy covering. Shoots over Breezy. New York, no good that time either.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. With the floater, and she sinks the layup.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
New York trailing here. Cloud outside. Stewart with the screen. Shoots over Breezy. On the money from 12 feet away.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Queen. Makes it off the glass.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
On offense, here the Liberty. And here's Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. To the paint. And a missed layup.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Good on the three-point shot.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Now here is Ionescu. Defended by Sheldon. Down low. Stewart. From 8 feet away, she drops it in.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just the result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here is Queen. She has 6. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And it's New York's ball, trailing by 4. Ionescu left side. Pass to Phoebish. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
This is the kind of vision you get with Ionescu. She has a knack for finding the open teammate.
And here's Queen, defended by Stewart. Here's Austin. Now Queen. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Jones's timing when it comes to shot blocking is just phenomenal.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely. Outside Stewart. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. And Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Stolen by Sheldon. When we talk about players that just flat out win, who comes to mind?
Well, give me Breanna Stewart. 4 titles in college and a couple more in the WNBA. Stewie knows how to do one thing, and that's get rings.
Yeah, Stewie is incredible, and she just wins, flat out. But I'm going to go with Chelsea Gray. 3 WNBA titles, including the last 2. She really helped Las Vegas and that core get over the hump.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Johannes. And here is Stewart to the inside. It's rebounded by Sheldon. Breezy cans it from downtown.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Ionescu outside. Lets the floater go. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Team foul.
J.C. Sheldon picks it up.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
First free throw is good. You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Austin. The rebound by the Liberty. Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, this is the toughness you get with Breanna Stewart. She refuses to back down from pesky defenders.
One shot.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Here's Johannes. Breezy covering. Now here is Ionescu. 5 points in the game. Outside Stewart. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Give her an inch. Stewie will just knock those down so quick with her release.
And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Melbourne. Here's Clark. Dolson sets a screen. Here's Breezy. Nails it from the high post.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Phoebish. Misaman. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Here's Melbourne, covered by Ionescu. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Here's Johannes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Stewart. Up top, Jones. Burke. Jones. Guarded by Dolson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johannes. Here's Jones. Now Burke. Harrison with the ball.
Washington foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Jones. Now Johannes. Harrison. She's covered by Clark. 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. She tries for 3. Ooh, no luck on that one. Clark outside. Queen. Misses from short range. Harrison in the post. From 6 away. The rebound by Melbourne.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Sutton. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones. And a 2020 third-round pick. Shug Sutton was actually out of the league until 2023.
Well, she only played 12 games in the Wubble. She wasn't in the W in 2021 or 2022. But Sutton had a monster year 2023 in Phoenix. She was actually top 10 in the entire league in assists.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for her. And that's good as she hits both shots. On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to Burke. Harrison with the ball. To the paint. Jones, guarded by Dolson. 18 feet away, and she knocks it down.
Well, from this area, if Jones gets any room, any space, the ball's going in.
Now Sutton to the right side. Dolson sets a screen. And here's Sutton. Pass to Dolson. Back to Clark. Sutton. Now Melbourne. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. Sutton, no good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And it's New York's ball. Pass to Burke. Inside. And Misamon gets it to go.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Now Melbourne. Dolson with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Burke. Deflected. Stolen by Clark. Now Sutton. Pass to Melbourne. And here's Sutton. Clark outside. Here's Queen. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Harrison. She's covered by Clark.
Pass to Johannes. Burke. Jones with it. Guarded by Dolson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Johannes. Here's Harrison. Buries it from three-point range.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Sutton. And here's Melbourne. To the middle. Sutton with the bucket.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
New York in the lead. Pass to Burke. Harrison. Now Johannes. Now here's Miesman. Queen covering. Harrison with the ball. Here's Burke.
Off the mark there with the 3. They've been hanging in there.
Yeah, and a chance here to jump on top.
Lets it go from the wing. That misses off the backboard.
And so it's New York with it. Down low. Jones inside. Guarded by Dolson. Jones misses. Here's Sutton. Pass to Melbourne. To the middle. And here's Sutton.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Now here's Harrison. She's covered by Clark. Here's Burke. Miesman. Pass to Johannes. From outside the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Clark outside. Queen with the ball. Now Dolson.
Uncovered. Good on the shot.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Timeout called to Liberty. And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, 3-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line. So it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Cannot fall asleep when guarding Brianna Stewart from downtown. She has the kind of range you simply have to respect.
Here's Melbourne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Austin. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Pass to Cloud.
Now here is Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart. Between her skills and really her mentality, it was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
Now here's Sheldon. 5 points in the game. Melbourne's shot is off. Pass to Cloud. Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. Here's Cloud. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Queen with the ball. Clark outside to stop the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Cloud outside. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Breezy with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Queen. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
Number 22.
And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Cloud outside. And here's Stewart. Cloud. Breezy covering. Picked by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 8. Ionescu outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Queen. Covered by Ionescu. Queen, shot is good.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Engstler. She is really all about the team.
Now Ionescu. She has 5. Outside Stewart. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here is Queen. She's got 14. Sheldon outside. Pass to Breezy. Pulls up. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Now here's Ionescu. Here's Stewart. The 3. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
So both teams changing it up here. They trail by 11. Sheldon outside. Pass to Austin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Enksler. It's hauled in by Harrison. Here's New York now. And here's Cloud. Harrison. Now Stewart, guarded by Dolson. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Misamon with it. Now guarded by Dolson. And the basket by Ionescu.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Pass to Dolson. Fires the 3. Breezy. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Up top, Cloud. Breezy covering. Pass to Stewart. The 3 ball. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Breezy. She's got 9. From 7. Comes up empty down low. And here's Ionescu. Pass to Sabali.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Cloud outside. 6 to shoot. Stewart gets a 3-pointer to fall.
You can't leave somebody open on Natasha Cloud's team, because when you do, she's going to make sure they get the rock.
Sheldon a screen. Here's Breezy. On target from about 13 feet.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Cloud outside. Back to Ionescu. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hits the shot. She'll go to the line. This will be her 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Now here's Breezy. 11 points in the game. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here's Ionescu. Inside. Pass to Bebish. Just 5 on the clock. Ionescu has it from downtown. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Now here's Breezy. She's got 13. Rejected by Jonquel Jones. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
Number 5, Jade Melbourne.
Here's Breezy. Pass to Melbourne. Now here's Austin.
Guarded by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Breezy. And Jones pulls it down.
Ionescu outside.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Liberty out in front, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court drums. And thinking about the shot. Nice try. Give it up for the participants.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Cloud with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now Breezy. Pass to Queen. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Cloud outside. Screen by Stewart. Cloud left side. Clock at 6. Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. Offline with the 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Breezy. Pass to Queen. And here's Breezy. She's covered by Cloud. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Cloud. 8 points for her. Now Stewart. Phoebish. She's guarded by Angsler. Screen by Stewart. Tasha Cloud from outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Breezy with it. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Sheldon. Queen with the ball. Here's Breezy. 16 points for her. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Now here is Ionescu. It's a deflection. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. It's 2 on the clock. Here's Cloud. And that shot falls short that time. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sheldon. Sinks the triple.
Well, that's one area where they haven't struggled at all in transition.
Well, maybe that's their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Yeah, those transition baskets can change a game quickly.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 13. Pass to Phoebish. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Now here's Breezy. 16 points for her. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
Here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. Pass to Cloud. Fires from deep. And it's Austin with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Angsler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Love the assertiveness from Emily Angsler, looking so confident off the catch.
Now here is Ionescu.
Defended by Sheldon. And the call is going to be, yep, an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Breezy. Queen with the ball. Pass to Breezy. Enksler. Austin with it. Guarded by Jones. Now Enksler. Here's Breezy. No good on the three.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Jones. Count it.
Nothing else that he can do. Jones is capable of hitting shots even while under duress.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 11. To the inside. Stewart with the bucket.
Please don't take your eyes off her, because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Here's Breezy. Pass to Queen. Here's Austin. Guarded by Jones. Now Breezy. She's got 16. To the paint. And that one's good. Austin.
Well, you all see that painted area? It belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Now here's Ionescu. Guarded closely. Drains the three-pointer.
Look for the defense. They got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now here's Breezy. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Sheldon. Queen. Now Enksler. Launches a three. Stewart grabs the miss. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Jones. Ionescu. The three-pointer is on target.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Pass to Queen. Sheldon outside. Enksler, covered by Ionescu. Here's Enksler. And here's Breezy. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Fibish. She's guarded by Enksler. Here's Fibish. She's got 9. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Cloud outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ionescu has it. Takes the 3. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Pass to Breezy. Now here's Enksler. Now Queen. Guarded by Jones. Queen with the ball. Working on Jones. Queen misses. Ionescu outside. Pass to Fibish. Screen by Stewart. This one for 3. And Queen pulls it down. Sheldon outside. Austin. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Cloud outside. Outside Stewart. The kick out to Ionescu. Fibish. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Sheldon outside. Pass to Queen. It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu gets it to go from downtown.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Now here's Austin. Guarded by Jones. Breezy. And the layup falls.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Ionescu. 19 points in the game.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Stewart. 25 points in the game. Cloud outside. Pass to Jones. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Cloud outside. Jones. Back to Cloud. Over Sheldon. Cloud can't get it to go. And here's Enxler. And here's Austin. To the middle. Here's Queen. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Ionescu outside. Johannes. Back to Ionescu. They get it again. Another shot. And Jones lays it up and in.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Pass to Sutton. There's a screen by Clark. Here's Melbourne. Sutton covered by Ionescu. Here's Breezy. And there's the foul. It'll go on Stephanie Golston. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Number 9, Natasha Cloud.
Jones right side. From 11 feet away. And no good trying to use the glass. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Liberty, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now Melbourne. Clark outside. Pass to Melbourne. Back to Clark. Melbourne. Down low. That one's good. Clark.
Well, the defense has to be better because around the rim, Clark will burn you with her refined skill set.
Here's Burke. Now Johannes. Six to shoot. Plenty of room, then knock down the shot. Here's Sutton. Pass to Melbourne. And here's Dolson. Misama covering. Here's Sutton. And it's good. 2 points.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. Misama outside. Johannes. Stewart inside. Queen covering. Pass to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Alicia Clark on the wing. With the teardrop. Dolson with it. Clark outside. Melbourne. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Basket counts.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Pass to Melbourne. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sutton, she's covered by Cloud. Now here's Dolson. Drills it from outside.
She is not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when she's got that much room, at least.
Now Burke. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Burke. Cloud outside. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Sutton, she's covered by Cloud. And here's Melbourne. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pass to Burke. Cloud. Now Stewart from the arc. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
An emphatic 3-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team own the arc.
Here's Melbourne. Queen with the ball, defended by Stewart. Here's Sutton. She tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here is Stewart. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Misama outside. Here's Burke. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Clark left side. Here's Dolson. Can't hit from in close. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Cloud. Now here is Stewart. Back to Cloud. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
And once Cloud turns on the Jets, watch out, because she's going to keep after it on offense.
Now Melbourne. Now here's Dolson. Misama covering. Pass to Melbourne. And here's Clark. Now Queen. Dolson. Misama covering. Here's Sutton. And it's good off the back rim and in. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Cloud outside. Misama outside. Burke. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stewart.
Misamon, left side.
Yes, it's good.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
And here's Melbourne.
And here's Queen, defended by Stewart. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a performance. It seems like every three she shoots is going to go in. I mean, she is in the zone.
And the Liberty call time here. Ionescu, defended by Sheldon.
All sorts of time.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Breezy with it. Pass to Austin. Here's Angsler.
Here's Queen, defended by Stewart. Stewart comes with the double team. Clock at 4.
Here's Sheldon.
No good with the triple.
On offense, here the Liberty.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stewart can't hit.
Sheldon outside.
Angsler. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Ionescu outside.
Stewart,
Guarded by Austin.
a nice shot by Stewart.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Breezy gets the bucket.
Nice dish from Austin. What a team player.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Now Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Johannes. Ionescu outside. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here's Breezy. Now Queen, defended by Stewart. Now Austin. Queen, defended by Stewart. Pass to Queen. Angsler, beyond the arc. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And she comes up with the deuce.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here's Breezy. Pass to Austin. Breezy. Queen with the ball. Defended by Stewart. They get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much in the perimeter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And it's Stewart missing.
Now here's Sheldon.
Pass to Breezy. Queen with the screen. Breezy. And she's good on the three ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Ionescu outside. And she gets the bucket.
So dangerous on the drive. Ionescu is superb at seeing avenues to the rim and attacking.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
Inside. Here's Engsler. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart. And here's Ionescu. To the inside.
Fibish.
And the shot is good.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's Breezy. On the wing, Emily Engsler. Hits it from three-point range.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Here's Ionescu. Six on the shot clock. Loud outside. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Ionescu up top. Misaman left side. Pass to Sabali. And stolen by Dolson. And here comes the break. Pushing it up. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal
The
foul.
mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
Shooting two.
Shots.
And she makes the first. And so she hits both. And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down, get a little breather here too.
Pass to Johannes. And here is Sabali. Now Johannes. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. Connects from three-point range.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Here's Melbourne. Clark with it. Dolson guarded by Sabali.
So New York takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.